Minions 64 was a timeless classic developed by PP Soft for Nintendo as a third-party game developer. The development was originally led by award-winning game developer John Game, and it originally came out on the SNES with two titles, Minions Country and Minions Country 2. It was then plagiarized by their fellow Nintendo developer Rare shortly after release. It was in their iteration of the timeless classic known as Donkey Kong Country where this can be first seen. The copying of the game can be seen right here in the logo, in the box art, and in the gameplay. You take the water level in Donkey Kong Country and you can clearly see that they copied it from the water level in Minions Country. Worse was that there was actually a one-to-one replication of one level. If you've also noticed, both Donkey Kong and the Minions love bananas. A little known fact about Minions Country and its sequel was that it was very groundbreaking for its time. People tend to push the fact that it was rare to first use pre-rendered graphics to put 3D models in a 2D environment on a system that can't even render 3D. However, my alternative facts state it was the Minions that was the first to do just that. They did this by taking the 3D models in Despicable Me and turning them into 2D sprites by taking a screenshot of the Minions NFT. They would do this for all aspects of the game, from the background to the floors. Now this masterpiece would go on to win the very first Game of the Year award. The game won overall winner and would have 2 additional wins in Best Narrative and in Games for Impact. However, it would lose in innovation and accessibility to Balan Wonderworld because you actually had to be brain dead to play that game. Now eventually, PP Soft would start development on the timeless classic known as Minions 64, the absolute masterpiece of a game that was never released. This was because it was plagued with development issues because the PP Soft CEO, Michael Video Game, embezzled company money in order to build Minion Land in Universal Studios. Also, he spent the money eating all the Chocodillas in Taco Bell. However, the game assets would be saved and converted into what would eventually turn into Super Mario 64, when none other than Shigeru Miyamoto saw the potential for a 3D platformer of a previously 2D genre. And as we all know, Mario 64 would cement itself as a timeless classic, played by many people growing up, even having spawned a genre of speedrunning which centers entirely around 3D Mario games. And I am excited to one day see someone do a 100% completion speedrun of Super Nintendo World. Now, though the modern Minion games are not able to replicate the magic of the old Minion games, I am excited for the new Minions game, Minions Epic Block World. A game developed by Mojang, a very small indie company which created the very underground classic known as Minecraft. Now, whether or not this small indie company can actually stay true to the original IP has yet to be seen. However, I am at least very happy that this Nintendo franchise is getting attention, because Metroid Prime 4 is still delayed. Whereas Pikmin, Star Fox, Kid Icarus, and F-Zero are still waiting on their next entries. Now, whether or not the Minions will show up in the Mario movie is a question for another time. As the CEO of the MCU, Mario Cinematic Universe, Kevin Movie, still has not stated whether or not the Minions are canon to the timeline. For more fun facts about the Minions, please leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye.